Good day to you. So in the previous videos, I introduced you to the idea of the grammar of graphics. I'm going to continue with that, looking to go a bit further with the same Kaggle data used previously. Includes Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Hulu, with the contrived idea, or at least contrived as any plot point goes, of looking at this to decide of what is the best entertainment package. This data set is updated regularly. Your mileage may vary when you come to use it, but it's a good way to get into and explain how to use data. Now, we were looking at ggplot2, the library within R. As part of the tidyverse, you can get it from installing the tidyverse and using the command library library tidyverse to get it into your memory stack. What showed you last time was only the Geom points thing, which is basically a scatter plot. What I'm trying to show you now is the ability to have lots of different geoms, and geoms is basically what are called the different graph types. So here you've got a smooth geom, which is basically a line, shows you the relationship between IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Showing you can also have then the ability to stack with each other. So with these 3 lines of code, you can create a scatter plot with a line over the top. Now, this is all buying into R's data science type methodology around ChrisDM. The idea here being that you're going through all these different graphs looking for hypotheses and looking for things to email your manager about. And the idea is the simplicity of getting graphs created in this sort of grammar manner is saving you time compared to, say, Excel or something else. And as you can see here, just like the scatter plots, you can split your line types with a command. So line type here is the key. As you can see, you've now got 4 different based on Disney, Hulu, Netflix, and Prime Video. As you can see, they're quite similar. You're not really going to come out of that and go, I definitely know which one of those I think is better from that. So if we are then to split it up and use a facet wrap that you used last time, and by the way, if you get the plus at the end, if you leave it so it's clearly open-ended, the R does notice to leave it open. As you see there, we split it up into 4 facets. You've got your Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, and Disney, and you can see the Rotten Tomatoes goes to 120, but you know how these charts are; they don't recognize percentage. You've got your sort of lines for each of those values, so you can draw your own conclusions which one you might want to invest in as a new entertainment package there. Moving on, you can sort of see if you were taking those 4, that would be something that you could draw a hypothesis about and sort of say, well, line is different for Disney, it's different for Hulu, and have a look at that. Obviously, you can produce a bar graph, simple, another geom point of bar, geom bar. And that brings us to the point that these geoms, what they do in the R's way of seeing it is that they run through your data and produce a stat. And the stat is kind of a small mini table, which then gets passed to the thing that goes and enacts and builds the plot you see down here. So you end up seeing, based on what this interpreter's gone and found. So what you can actually, later things you can do is you can actually interact with that stat and pass different data to it and change it as you're going through. This one, rather than just passing a ggplot thing, we've done a stat summary, and you then pass the mappings into that stat summary with some information on min, max, and the middle, the median. In this case, not not mean, it's a median one. That will then create you. Remember those box and whiskers ones you can see here. The median value on IMDb across the board for all 4 entertainment packages is about the same. You could sort of try and get a, go, oh, Hulu might have a slightly better than whatever other one, or but whether you're probably clutching straws given that they're all medianly the same, who knows. And final one, if you think this, if you ever in a position where you build big data at scale, you end up with a problem that it's not easy to tell what you've actually put because of the data is being very squarely put where it should be. As you can sort of see, you get these lines and stuff like that. R does come with a bunch of position commands which let you add in some random noise into your data, just so you can sort of, if you imagine those 2 dots there, probably if you just did a normal scatter plot would be lined up on top of each other, and just to slightly randomly move them apart from each other can affect the way that somebody interprets that data. So I'm hoping that covers most of the types of graphs that you're going to use out of R. I know I've now done 3 videos on it, but it's graphs for days, graphs galore in R, but hopefully that gives you an idea of it. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye.